friends, it's Tuesday, February 6th. We just finished our Board of Supervisors meeting. We started at 9 o'clock and ended at 12:01, so I think we did a really good job getting through a pretty full agenda. I would like to say first, we are calling all young artists. So if you are in K through 8, we are looking for you. If you live in District 5, we have our 3rd annual District 5 What Do You Love About D5 art contest, and the deadline is coming up on February 14th. So we already have some beautiful submissions. I'll show some of them to you. Aren't they amazing? These are from Apollo Middle School. We're looking forward to getting many, many more. Winners receive a $50 gift card, and everyone who participates will have their art displayed in this really nice art exhibition right downtown at the old courthouse. So please put your information in, and if you wait till the end of this video, there'll be a graphic that gives you more information. Join District 5. We're supporting the Diaper Bank of Southern Arizona's Love Period Drive. And so we're accepting donations of unopened liners, pads, tampons, menstrual caps throughout February, Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 here in our lobby. And if you have a big donation and call us, we will run down and pick it up from you. You won't even have to get out of your car. We'd love for you to join our effort there. And then please help our community get the resources it needs by filling out the community health survey. This is put on by the Pima County Health Department, and they're seeking your input to better inform the community health needs assessment. It takes less than 15 minutes, and you can enter to win a $100 Visa gift card. So go to pima.gov/health survey to take that survey. And on to our board meeting. I want to say first, thank you so much to Andrea Altamirano, my friend, also a D5er who worked in this office, in the county administrator's office, and the health department. Has been with Pima County for 30 years and is retiring. There's no way. She started when she was in elementary school working for Pima County, but I want to thank her so much for all of her service to Pima County, and we're going to miss you here, but I know I'm going to see you. I also want to thank Ruben Reyes, Southern Arizona Director for Congressman Raul Grijalva, for coming and giving her a really special congressional recognition from my dad. We really appreciate that. I want to thank Desiree Cook for coming down and reading the land acknowledgement. She is the founder of IMU 360. If you want more information about that program, just look up imyou360.org. It's an amazing program, and I want to thank her for reading the land acknowledgement. Several items related to asylum seekers today, including the acceptance of grants for Catholic Community Services for Casalitas and the City of Tucson for both housing and transportation. This included the $5.2 million that was allocated to Pima County, then swept. I want to thank our Southern Arizona representatives and senators for helping us to collect that money back. The total that was approved this board meeting was $13.3 million, and if you exclude that $5.2 million that was in our budget, then taken out, then put back in, it's roughly $8 million in new funding. But I think it's important that we continue to acknowledge that federal funds are paying for these services. This is not coming out of the taxpayer dollars here in our Pima County, for our Pima County residents and for Pima County services. So once that money is no longer available at the federal government, Pima County will not be providing this service. And I think we'll all see very clearly what the Herculean task that Pima County with the City of Tucson and Casalitas has been able to do to keep our community safe. And I'm hoping that we're not faced with this situation, but considering what's going on at the federal level and this sort of unwillingness to make a decision about any kind of comprehensive federal immigration legislation, any change at all in legislation, I think this is more and more becoming a campaign issue and less about how do we really secure the border and how do we provide humanitarian aid. I think that is way down the list of priorities for many of the people that are touting this concern at the federal level. But again, that's my personal opinion. So we'll go on. Approval of transitional housing for families after EEL services. So these are people that have reached out and obtained legal services from Pima County and find themselves evicted. This would provide some transitional housing to help with looking for more permanent place to live. Other approved grants were for invasive species, a mammogram and cervical cancer screening, a canine and a canine to replace the one that was unfortunately killed in the line of duty. Staffing of 2.5 staff members paid through government funds for the Arizona Stop Violence Against Women RICO funds approved, and congrats to 88 Crime, Amistades, Girl Scouts, and of course Pima County Teen Court. Y'all are doing some really great work, and that was passed by vote. We permanently increased election workers' compensation to an additional $75 or $90 depending on the position. This was something that was done in an emergency sort of situation last election because we couldn't find enough poll workers, and now this is making that increase permanent because we want to make sure to have both an equal number of Democrats, Republicans, independents can also apply for these positions, but it's important to have a balance at those, and they're having a hard time for some of our outlying areas. Board updates, our office put an item on the agenda to provide an opportunity for board members who are serving on commissions and committees to be able to report out what they're doing. So if you remember, last board meeting, we approved all of the individual board members that are going to represent on these committees. RTA PAG, the Board of Health, Visit Tucson, Sun Corridor, Metropolitan Education Commission, the County Superintendents Association, and Arizona Border Counties. All of those positions have one of the 5 of us representing, and we don't really have an opportunity to report out on what is going on there. And I also wanted to give the opportunity for supervisors to update on some of our supervisorial districts that also have cities. So Green Valley, Oro Valley, South Tucson, Marana, everyone will also have an opportunity to report out if they attend those meetings and they think it's relevant information that will impact Pima County or that our community should know about. So I thought that was a really good way to continue to push to a shared governance model and to also be very transparent about what it is that we do on a day-to-day. I think it was a really productive meeting, and I want to thank you for keeping up with Pima County politics. Stay safe, my friends.